Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. What's the day? It's Monday. That can only mean one thing other than it being really bright and look, sunshiny and blue sky and hot. It's new release Monday. Yes, I've just up here at Tesco's. Got it. Oh God, I've got a spot. Where's that come from? Oh, I should have put some face makeup on before I came. Anyway, yes, I'm up here at Tesco's. I've got to get a few bits and pieces for the house and some food and drink and all that kind of crap. I've just driven past the queue. All I can say is, holy crap. So I'm going to go in. While I'm here, going to have a look at the Blu-rays and the DVDs. A lot has come out today. Oh, yes, baby. Today and next week are two big release weeks. I think next Monday's even twice the size of this week. So what's out today? We've got Parasite. Yes, lots of parasites everywhere. Onward and Upward from Disney Pixar. We have Jaws on 4K, which I doubt Tesco's will have. This is where we want to have an HMV trip to go and have a look at the nice lenticular cover, because mine hasn't arrived yet. Damn post. There's lots of other bits and pieces there as well as some pussy as well. So let's go join the back of the queue, probably wait about 4 hours to get in there, and hope that the ladies actually put everything out on the shelves. But yes, let's get into Tesco's and enjoy this first proper Blu-ray hunt Monday. I hope first of many to come. Yes, hurry up and open HMV, you're really annoying me now. Right, let's get in there then. Okay, so we're in the store, and first thing I see is a little Onward stall. We've got Onward on the standard Blu-rays. There's only a few, maybe 3 copies there. Over here on the Blu-rays and the DVDs, let's have a good look. We've got a lot of titles here from the last couple of weeks. Little Women, oh, and some pussy as well. Yes, on Blu-ray, Cats. Still lots of copies. There's no one's buying it. Oh, is that Taylor Swift? Bet she likes licking herself. What else have we got? We've got, oh, the Watchmen TV series. Never did get to see that. I think that's still on my flipping Skybox, so I might pick that up. And actually delete it off the Skybox. What else have we got here? We've got some Jumanjis. Charlie's Angels is still there. Some Star Wars. Down here we've got Midway, Doctor Sleep. Mortal Kombat, the animated movie. Zombieland Double Tap. That's £10. That's not too bad. Maleficent. Is that a Blu-ray for £25? That's dear, isn't it? And oh yes, and here this is where Onward was, and it's gone. There's no Onward 3D though. We have The Grudge, the latest chapter of The Grudge, which apparently is not that good, so I might just leave that there next to the popcorn. What else have we got? Let's move over to the DVDs and see what DVDs we have. There we have Onward, really nice cover. Surprised a few more of these haven't gone. Parasite also on DVD, and Little Women there. Bad Boys for Life, Watchmen there. Something called Shockwave Countdown to Disaster. Another straight to DVD 2012 San Andreas ripoff, I should imagine, for £7. Might be a bit of fun, but I'll probably leave that. And also Crisis, the crossover episodes there. Down here we have something called The Dawn, which looks a bit of a Nun ripoff. Not that I've seen The Nun, but it just looks nunnish. Oh my goodness me, what else have we got here? Jojo Rabbit. We have a film called Mob Town. Okay, looks interesting, maybe. Could be good. That's only a £5. Christ, that must be really bad. Also, Secret Weapon. Nice bit of Nazis. Yes. It's about time we had a bit of Nazi DVD. And we also have The Hammer and Just Mercy, which I don't think got a Blu-ray release in the UK. pretty much it. A couple of other bits and pieces here. Doom Annihilation on DVD for £5, plus Hell on the Border. Looks like a nice little western. I slipped there for £7. What else have we got here? The Family. I think it might have come out a couple of weeks ago for a £5. Primal, Nicolas Cage there. Code 8, which is on Netflix, which hasn't got a Blu-ray release, so they've released it on DVD, but no Blu-ray apparently. And We Summon the Darkness. Oh yes. Oh, those eyes. Alexandra Daddario. And over here, I noticed we have a Toy Story 4 slip. One of the new slips, the retro slips. So if you're looking to pick that up, I'm sure there's going to be a Blu-ray one for it as well. But it's in here in Tesco's on DVD. Okay, so picked up one title in Tesco's. They had a small Onward stand, which I only noticed coming out of the store, even though I walked pretty much straight past it going in. They had like 2, I think, or 3 copies maybe of the Blu-ray. Obviously with no Disney slips. They're not doing the slips. No Parasite Blu-ray, no 3D Onward Blu-ray either, so they've only had like a limited supply in. But I did pick one thing up. Let's go home now and wait for the postman to come to see if he's brought me some other goodies for the day. Oh yes, baby. Okay, so back from the shops. You wouldn't have guessed it though, would you? Yes, I got home only to find one little measly parcel on my table that my dad had brought in. And I thought, hang on a minute, I've got more than this coming. So anyway, I'll tell you a bit more in a minute. First one I picked up, yes, there's more to come, be patient. The first one that actually was delivered is Reign of Fire, which I realised I hadn't got in my collection, with Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale, all about fire-breathing dragons and dystopian end of the world crap, that sort of thing. I remember that it was a really good film, so I'm glad I managed to pick that up for a couple of quid. Now, then I decided it was time for din-dins. Yes, so we had some dinner. In the middle of dinner, guess who ended up turning up at the front door? The postman, again. I didn't realise Royal Mail were now delivering twice a day. Probably are for me, the amount of stuff I order. Yes, anyway, first of all though, before we get to that, this is the one that I picked up in Tesco's. So I picked up the Watchmen TV series. I take it there's not going to be a second series of this because it's called an HBO limited series. And normally when it's a limited series, it's usually only like 12 episodes and then that's it, all wrapped up. So I don't know, I might be wrong, but that's what I get from a limited series. But anyway, it looks good. I watched the trailer for it. It looks good. I love the Watchmen movie, and I can delete everything off the hard drive now, now that I've got that. In better quality than Sky as well. Okie dokie, so on to the other deliveries. I had this one delivered, unfortunately with no slip. So maybe this one's not coming with a slip. This is Parasite. This is the Oscar winner from 2020, from Curzon. And I tell you what, I think they're going down the international route because the spine's backwards. You usually only get that on something like from France or Germany. It's usually the other way round. So now I might have to sort of like stick it in the shelf like that so that it all matches up with the others. Yeah, maybe there isn't a slip cover for this. I'm not too bothered about that. I actually have just noticed how pink that new rating is. I never noticed it before, how pink it was. Yeah, it does stand out a bit. Why can't they leave that as red, as it used to be, red and white? Kind of draws your eyes to the pinkness of it. Anyway, that's Parasite. And then a couple of days ago, there was a huge sale going on at HMV and a few other places as well for HBO, and it was like 35% off. There was only really two things that I was interested in picking up. And they were the complete first season of Westworld, which was usually about £35 when it came out. So this was about 13 quid, which was really good because it's one of these nice, really thick, sturdy cases, and it's got some nice embossing on it as well. So I picked up Westworld the first season, and I also picked up Westworld the second season as well. They were both about £13, 13 or £14, so less than 30 quid for two great seasons. So I look forward to getting the third season when that comes out. I think it's scheduled for about maybe an October release. They did have the 4K box sets as well, but they were like £27 each. So I thought, I only really need them on Blu-ray. So that's Westworld. Also, which I didn't think was actually going to come today, is my Jaws. Yes, my Jaws from HMV. Yes, it's the 4K 40th anniversary limited edition Cine edition with a nice lenticular, and I love how the teeth are over the top of the word Jaws. Can you see that? Can you see that move? Really nice. So they've actually put one of these stickers over the top of the Cine edition sticker. I like to keep those stickers and that sticker as well. I just put them inside, so hopefully when I tear that off it doesn't take that with it. But anyway, that's my Jaws one. That's a kind of a sturdy case as well, so you get the 4K in there, and I can see there's a nice thick book down the side there, and maybe some postcards. It includes newly remastered feature, special features, collector's book, and 4 art cards. And I'm looking forward to getting a few more of these E editions or Cine editions, whatever you want to call them. There's the Lighthouse, which I think is out next week, and there's also Top Gun as well. I've got orders for all that lot in, so hope to get those next week. But that is my Jaws. My Jaws. Yes. And also I had a eBay order come today, a new t-shirt. Yes, I recently picked myself up off the ground. Yes, I recently picked myself up my Nakatomi Plaza t-shirt, and I saw this one and I thought, oh, for old time's sake, you've got to get it. It'll turn heads when I'm not wearing my shirt when I'm out. It'll turn heads because people will be like, where'd you get that from? Blockbuster Video. Oh, what a place to go. Fantastic, yes. Hopefully that won't all disappear when it gets washed, but really nice quality, good quality t-shirt, really good quality printing as well. This was on eBay, and this was, I believe this was, I think maybe about 10 quid, so pretty good. Fantastic. So they are my pickups and deliveries today. So one pickup from Tesco's, and the rest was delivered, including my Parasite and Reign of Fire, my Jaws from HMV, and the 2 Westworlds. I do also have a couple of steelbooks coming from HMV, plus next week's pre-orders. I think I've got maybe 8 or 9 on pre-order. So all the big ones that are coming out next week, so I should be getting them, plus my t-shirt as well. The only thing that actually hasn't come today is Onward. Yes, I have both my 3D and my 4K Onward on the way from Zoom. I thought they'd be here today with this lot, but obviously not. So maybe they'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully they'll be here tomorrow or Wednesday. Brilliant. So I hope you enjoyed this little outing. First kind of proper Blu-ray hunt in a while, now that like lockdown's being eased a bit more and feel more comfortable going out, and everybody's keeping like 2 meters apart. And it's good in Tesco's because like they sanitize, you know, they spray your hands when you go in, they spray the trolleys, wipe down all the trolleys and everything. So they're really sticking to cleanliness, so that's good. It'll be nice, hopefully in a couple of weeks maybe we might get out to HMV and also CEX after the 15th June, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm not saying it's a definite, but it could happen. but I'm sure there'll be like procedures in place that we'll need to go by. Fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. And now I'm going to try on my blockbuster video. Blockbuster video. Bye.